Welcome to another NEBA Spotlight. Today, I'm very happy to present to you Jeannie. Jeannie, tell us about your business.
Good morning, and thank you so much for the opportunity to share with you about one of my businesses. Before we start, I just want to say that I am what they call a serialpreneur, or what I call a serialpreneur. I do have 10 different businesses that I either run or I own. If you want to learn a little bit more about them or a little bit more about me, let's do a one-to-one. My information is in the chat, and I would love to have the opportunity to learn about you. With that being said, I am a mom of three amazing men who have blessed me with three amazing grandchildren. I am so honored that they allow me the time and the energy to be with them. So that's my number one thing. I think that that would be called my main hustle, not just my side my hustle, and everything else is considered my side hustle. I'm going to highlight healthcare today with impact healthcare sharing. The reason I'm going to do that is because this is the time of the year that everyone is receiving, letters, emails, phone calls, texting. There's so many different ways that they go at you to tell you that your healthcare is very important and that you only have a limited time to be able to pick who you feel is best for your healthcare company. So I want you to know that with impact healthcare sharing, it's a little bit different. And what it does is that it doesn't have a finish line. You can either come in any month or leave any month with no penalties whatsoever. And that's one of the things that really got me interested in healthcare. In the past, healthcare has always been a challenge for me as an entrepreneur. And I share that with you because, I was paying a lot of money every single month for healthcare. When I became part of Impact Healthcare, I realized that I didn't have to pay a lot of money and I didn't have to give anything up. And that was the most important part. A lot of times when we change our healthcare or we decide to go on a healthcare, something changes that is just really terrible that we don't like. It doesn't matter what it is. We don't like change when it comes to our health. We like to stay with the same doctors. We like to make sure that we're going to be covered if anything goes wrong. And that's where Impact comes in and does the right thing. They will pay any doctor that you see, and they pay them within 30 to 60 days. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but a lot of times in the healthcare world, it takes them so long to get their money that I sometimes wonder that when my doctor was looking at me and assessing what is wrong, if anything was wrong with me at the time, was he really thinking about what was wrong with me, or was he thinking about how long is it going to take him to get paid for the service that he's rendering today? Sometimes it was up to a year, and that to me just didn't make sense. But let me tell you a little bit about impact healthcare sharing. It is a 501c. What does that mean? It means it's governed even by a higher power than the most insurance companies. Every insurance company is governed and every insurance company is being watched, but impact is just a little bit more. What else does that mean? That means that we don't have a networking. You can choose any doctor, not a doctor from a list of doctors that the insurance company is giving you, but any doctor, period. End of conversation. And these are the things that really excite some people because they don't have to change their doctors. They don't have to worry about if they move, do they have to pick another doctor from somewhere that they don't know. They can do their own research and be very comfortable in the healthcare that they choose. We have coverage in all 50 states. Whether you're sick or you have an accident, we will cover you in any 50 state. Enrollment is in 47 states, but that doesn't mean that the other three states, which is Washington State, New Jersey, and Rhode Island, if something should happen to you there, that you're not covered. It just means that if you live there, you cannot enroll in Impact Healthcare at this time. So let me talk a little bit about savings because savings is big, especially in the economy that's happening nowadays. And, in healthcare, you can save with impact anywhere between 30 and 70% yearly. Just write that number down to what you're paying. What is 30% of that? Let's just do the lower number. Will that make a difference or impact your life in some way? If it does, let's talk. Let's find out how we can reallocate that money back into your pocket. It does include dental and vision discounts, which is really great. We do have telemed, wellness yearly. What does that mean? Your wellness checkup every year is on impact. It is on the company. You don't pay anything. They do include therapy and they have huge discounts on medication. And just to give you a little blurb on that, there was a gentleman who needed an EpiPen. And he's had so many allergies. I couldn't keep up with them, but he never could be without an EpiPen. And they expire. So if you don't use them, guess what? You can't save them. But he was paying $700 per EpiPen. He became an impact healthcare sharing participant. And with that, his EpiPen went down to $100 per EpiPen. That's $600 per EpiPen. And that didn't even scratch the surface on the savings for his insurance every single month. So it made such a world of a difference for him that it put so much more money back in his pocket, and yet his safety wasn't compromised. So that's a big thing. In addition, we are leaders in the medical supplemental world for Medicare. So anyone who is in the Medicare circle and or in Medicare yourself, and you're looking for a supplemental that is not going to break the bank, let me know. We do not have any pre-existing conditions when it comes to Medicare recipients, so that if you need a supplemental, we will accept whatever Medicare accepts, and that's a big thing. Guys, it is so important that you pick the insurance that makes a sense for you and your family. But more importantly, let's know this. I know a lot of people that don't have health care. And if something should happen, it would make such a difference in their life, and they wouldn't know where to go to get some help. And why have to go for that help? You know, you don't get healthcare insurance because you're gonna get sick. You get healthcare insurance just in case you get sick. It's like driving your car. You don't have car insurance because you're gonna get into an accident. You have car insurance just in case somebody decides to wallop you when you're driving your car down the street. Don't get walloped in your health world. Do not allow yourself to be in the position for you and your family that something can happen to you, God forbid, and then you're not ready for it. Be ready for it. And this is not to put fear in you, but just to put in fact. You want to learn more about it? Great. Let's do a one-to-one. Let's learn a little bit more about what impact healthcare sharing can do for you, your loved ones, and your friends. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here today. I appreciate you very much. Back to you, Greg.
Jeannie, what's the best way for people to reach you if they want to learn more?
They can reach me. I have an 877 number, 877-88. My name, Jeannie, Jeannie.
Such a cool phone number. I love that. Well, thank
Thank,
you, Jeannie. We look forward to supporting you and your business.
thank you.